Detroit streets, just leaving Eastern Market. But let's talk about word on the street is that Juwan Howard is going to be recruiting Bronny James. We do know Juwan Howard was in Miami when LeBron was there. So very interesting. Very interesting. They're going after Bron. I think LeBron James Jr. I think LeBron James talked about wanting to send him to Duke. Once upon a time, wanted him to go to Duke. But you in great hands with Juwan Howard. He know Juwan. They played together. Everybody knows Juwan's reputation. It's solid. Despite what happened with the slap and stuff, reputation is solid. He got a great program going there. Now, he won't be too far from Akron either. So obviously LeBron will be coming back and forth to the games. And this is like just when LeBron James Jr., we're gonna call him Bronny, had a breakout game in one of the camps a couple weeks ago. All right, he had a breakout game in one of the camps, and so it's that time. You're going into a senior year. One thing Michigan got to sell, it's not far from Ohio. It's not far from Ohio. I was in traffic on a Saturday, bro. Literally. It's one of the reasons why I do not like working downtown, the traffic. But yeah. He could get, good player. Juwan got guys to the league. Maybe he want to stay on the West Coast, closer to his family. But you don't know what's going to happen to LeBron. They're working on an extension with the Lakers. Pretty sure his family loving the California life. At one point it was saying that they miss Akron. That's one of the reasons. The Akron-Cleveland area is one of the reasons they kind of factored into LeBron's choice of going back. So, but he could play. That's what I would say about Bronny. He could play. People can hate on him, say, "Well, he ain't that good," because his dad. He better start dealing with it. His dad said he wished he would have never named him a junior, but it is what it is. He ain't as tall as LeBron and his other son, who shot up past him at 6'6", but he can shoot it, he can dribble, he can pass it, and obviously, he gonna go ahead and pursue his dream. I know LeBron was saying he wouldn't let his kids play football. Obviously, wise contact, high collision sport, anything can happen. But one thing about it is, it's the best thing to do is put your kids in as many sports as possible. All the different movements and all that gonna benefit you in the sport that you pick. But I'm pretty sure it's a number of teams going after Bronny. I'm pretty sure that maybe him and Juwan already got a relationship from when they was in Miami together. Pretty sure LeBron took his kids to the gym and all that, but don't know his preference. His preference to go to Duke. That's what his dad said he wanted to do a while ago. Is his preference his own decision? Is it being home to Ohio? Is it staying out there in Cali, in the Southern California area? Do it factor in with the program and success, or me being one and done? Or, what if he ain't a one and done? He ain't hurting for money. The league ain't going nowhere. Also, I heard he was exploring the option of Australia and going overseas. So G League as well too. So but in my opinion, you gotta do. Him and his family gonna do. Savannah, LeBron, they gonna do what's best for that boy. And obviously, they may say, "Hey, it is your decision. What you want to do." But most parents know when kids 18 years old, they ain't always making the clearest decisions. So obviously, everybody's gonna have input on all of that. And is he ready to go off? And you got to understand, it's a reputation. That's LeBron James' name on the line. It's kind of like being the president. They always wait for black kids to slip up. When the white kids slip up and all that stuff is water under the bridge. So, that's something that you got to look at, too. Somewhere they keep an eye on. Only them, they know their kid. Only they know their kid. That's a fact. Only they know their kid. I'm better off taking Davidson, bro. I hate 94 with a passion, but obviously, you know, Juwan gonna try, and you know, you gotta do what's best for the team. You know, gotta do what's best for the squad, what's best for the university. So, you know, Michigan a high profile school. You're gonna get a great education. The whole nine. The whole nine. You know, you ain't gonna miss a beat. So, you know, you gotta love it, bro. I think he will love it. But like I said before, I don't know what his preference is. They said all the options are open. You know, school, Australia, G League. So we don't know what the kid gonna do. So, but he's gonna raise the profile up. You know, Juwan been getting good, high profile recruits. So it's gonna raise the profile up for sure. It's gonna raise the profile up, LeBron in the stands and all that type of stuff. But people gotta realize in the state of Michigan and at Michigan University, football is king. That's what people think. It's all about hooping. Football is king. It's a football state. It's a football state. So football is king. Football is king. But, you know, the basketball program, they got more success than the football program the last 22 years. But, you know, a lot of things factor into a school. Playing time. You know, some people want an opportunity to compete and don't want to give it to them. So, it all depends. And Juwan gonna go in there and talk to them. You already know LeBron. He probably gonna recruit this one. You know. And then you feel like if you get Bronny James, you're gonna get, you know, Bryce. So it kind of feel like a 2-for-1. But then being Bryce may be a whole different type of kid though. But, you know, the NBA, you know, for LeBron James Jr., the only thing that's trying to help him get to the NBA at a fast rate is to be able to play with his dad. And that'll be the first time that'll be done. And obviously LeBron at the twilight of his career. So that's the interesting fact about it. You know, that's the real interesting fact about it. Well, that's what it is. But if you ain't a professional prospect, you know you ain't. But LeBron said he gonna play wherever his son at. That's what he said. I'm going to play wherever my son at. So, you know, like I said before, LeBron's still going to bring revenue 39, 40 years old. And I love that he said that because in everyday corporate America, it's about who you know, not what you know. What you know is secondary. I done seen people get by corporate America and not know a damn thing. Real talk. I done seen people in America get by and not know a damn thing. So, you know, black people feel like, you know, they do it without help. You know, that it's a special medallion or a special credit. They go with that. And it's not. It's not. It don't matter how you got there, bro. You should really understand it don't matter how you get there. It just matter that you're there. They don't say, well, you know, I had a trust fund, or my daddy owns JetBlue, or my mother owns, you know what I'm saying, you know, Nabisco. It don't matter how you get there. You just there. Being self-made is a self-accomplishment, but it's nothing like that. If you self-make a million, and somebody else has passed $1 million through a trust fund, corporate fucking America don't care. The white people don't care. Well, I paid my house off in 25-year mortgage, and you know, Bob has his family paid his, gave him $100,000 to buy one, and he paid his off in 10, and he already had a head start. Nobody cares. Please believe me, nobody freaking cares. All people care about is that I got there. You there? You sitting up there with him. So when he co-signed and said, I play where my son do, I love it because that's how every other nationality does it. That's how every other nationality does it, bro. And black people keep thinking it's a badge of honor because I got it on my own. I got it off the muscle, and I ain't had no help, this, that, and the third. Nobody cares. $1 billion is $1 billion. 500 million is 500 million. I think the person that hit the lottery and hit it for $1 billion and ended up with taking 455 million home, you think it matter? It don't matter. It don't matter. He's sitting on $500 million. Only thing that matters, or she, what happens next? Can you stretch it out? Do you invest it? Do you start a company? Do you turn $500 million to $1.5 billion? Or are you gonna go broke? That's all that matters, bro. At the end of the day. So him co-signing his son, I love it. That's how you do it. You know what I'm saying? People gonna hate regardless, because you LeBron James Jr. People gonna hate regardless. And it'll be your own people that's hating. So I love it. I love it, and I would love to see him play at Michigan. He can play. I don't let him know he ain't that good. He can play. He can play. You know? And he be close to Ohio. So he got a couple selling points, gonna get a good education. You know, but obviously, you know, his father already told him the plan. He ought to be one and done. Here's what it is. He ought to be one and done. You know what? I ain't mad at that. Then they'd be the first father-son duo to play in the NBA together. At least probably even at the same time. So, but yeah, let me know what you girls and guys think about it. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. The subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance to get notifications. We go live or drop a video. Financially, you want to support the channel, Cash App, $CJGood313, Venmo CJGood313, PayPal link in the description. Check out the College Sports Talk playlist. Hit the link tree. Find me on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, Spotify, Anchor. Link tree, the first link in the description. Appreciate the love and support. Peace.